Grand Rising. All right, I'm Divinely God and Chose Star Seed, spiritually 777. How y'all doing? All right, so I have used these, I guess it's a tarot cards, but I believe it's like juvenile, but it was a game. It's called Solar Draft. Now, I'm going to go over some things that I see. Okay, so now we had what I want to call it in Africa. It was a hole. It was a miner shaft that was a hole within the ground over there in Africa. Now I'm gonna go back and forth with that. That was from yesterday. It was early this morning, and I had already had. I want to call it like I had like not a really a dream, but it was like something you seen, and it was like it had something to do with the scripture of the Bible, and I think it was before while all the election was going on or whatever, and I did see that, and I kind of like it went back to what happened for years ago. That's in biblical description. Now, I believe this is the second time I believe in Africa they had two holes in that continent, and it was a mask of the ground had cracked, and it was a big sinking hole. But there's so many thousand people that was in that miner shaft, sending out love and unconditional love toward Africa, the continent. But I believe I did on a video that I had said something about that. You might want to read a scripture on that Bible, just giving out that understanding. Sometimes we kind of go through the earth is natural, and natural is kind of always come back to something happen, and for reasons. It's for everybody to pay attention. And that's wanted to say that. Let's get on in here. So the first thing I had these cards here, Solar Draft, and the first one is about the solar pulsar, and I seen this. All right, so it's a solar flare. So when we talk about solar flare, and then 7 days ago we had a solar flare, and when the solar flare is the sun. And that means these different type of holes, and it has where these holes these are holes that's for certain things from that flare will come in. I mean, it comes out from the flares. Those holes is like, let me give out some information about it. It is I think it's like a Cronus hole, and a Cronus hole is where the flares come through. I think it was 7 days before, and this full moon, the moon that we had. So that exactly what happened, and that comes to a time 11 and 14. That's give you the information is about communication, but it's not communication, but it's the communication with community. So it means that my understanding that it has to do with a polarity, but it has to do protection too. So it's kind of like the protection is necessary for the things that happen with the solar flare. This is natural order. This is cosmic. This is divinely guided from the solars, and this is about the cosmic of astrology, and this is some things for everybody to pay attention, because sometimes we don't understand, but sometimes we have to understand what we have to look at of us, because 14 is the balance. 14 is very important. And the last time we had another type of the weather, and it has to do with the earthquake, and that was on the 4th. It was on 5 and 9, I believe. It was on that was the scale of the earthquake, and it's still 14. it's still giving you the understanding of natural. And natural is a balance. And if we are the people of the world, then we have to understand that's what the order is applies to everyone. It's the 14. It's the balance it. And we've been shifted, and that means that the people in the world have shifted for a reason, because our mind is very important and strong too within our thoughts and patterns and communication that we give. Sometimes we have people give you that information as giving you negative, and then giving it to everybody else, and you end up acting like them, and then both fall. We all are in a lot of broken and hurt, and we're forgetting what the purpose of living on the earth. Who I am, I'm a guide, and being guided in this type of influencing has been the hardest thing I ever done. The hardest thing is to put yourself out there, to put yourself in the world to see. But then behind the scene, you have a polarity where things are watching behind the scenes that you can't understand, and surveillance and targeting individuals. I think I'm not the only one in the world. But then I'm saying, if it's duality and it's polarity, then it's really a lot. It's pulling it's the individual, the collective, and it's causing the world and the earth has been acting a certain type of way that comes toward you. That means what you put out, it comes back another way. And everybody don't understand about it. You got so many people trying to be so powerful. I say more power and more of a narcissistic ways of stopping other people to be what's been given. And an after effect will come. It will come. No matter what, it will. Sometimes praying is more praying is better than a prey. I think we have more prey hunters than we are praying on the knees. Now everybody don't pray, but it's still manifestation. It's still the way to how you meditation is another way of prayer. But we need something. We have a lot of shifting going on right now, and it's time to do something that instead of with praise will hunt. Okay. All right. So basically, I didn't want to put too much information because I don't want to put too much in here. There's a lot of things going on with this information that I was searching for. So I'm gonna go, first of all, it's about it is to the point we have the community, and that is also will give you a time Aquarius. Time Aquarius is going to give you a cross it with Virgo. So 11th house. And with that, we have so much things is going on with that. When I call tagalong, I call it tagalongs. These are the peanut butter cookies. And with I said that is different type of societies.